Hi folks, I forgot to record, well I didn't forget, I didn't press the record, I thought I had on Thursday when I did this one. So I'm going to do a similar one. These are good fun to do. It's only small, 10 inches by 8 inches. There's my palette, cadmium yellows, ochre, ultramarine, bit of cadmium red, cobalt, burnt sienna black. A basic palette. I like the cobalt. I haven't used it really for a long time, and I've started using it again. It's quite nice. I was going to do this one again for you yesterday, but my wife wanted to go up to London. We just hop on a train, and half hour later we're in the centre of London. It doesn't cost us anything, being old, and. If you wanted to go to Borough Market, which is a wonderful market, a covered market, it's under the London Bridge station, right by the Shard, that wonderful building at London Bridge. And we had a look around the market, superb quality produce. It's a great food market and some good street food there too. Love it. I had half a dozen oysters. I love oysters. I had three from Poole rock oysters and 3 from Lindisfarne rock oysters. They were absolutely glorious. Then from there we walked along the embankment past the replica of Sir Francis Drake's Golden Hind. I think he went around the world in that. Don't know how it ever stayed upright, but it did. And it's a lovely thing to see. It's a beautiful. It's not a model, it's a replica. And then we turned left and walked towards the Tate Modern Gallery. Now, I like going in there. It's free, although they ask for donations. It's well supported. It's in the old power station, one of the London power stations, and it escaped being destroyed by the bombs in the Second World War and the Blitz. But it was decommissioned many years ago, and it became this fabulous modern art gallery, Tate's Modern. And have to say that there's always something for everybody there, for children as well. You either like the exhibits, the paintings or not, or the installations, but there's always something of interest. I always go and sit in the Mark Rothko room, where the 9 huge paintings he did for the Four Seasons Hotel, I think it was in New York. But he didn't fancy the idea of his paintings just being on the wall where people are eating, so he gave them very generously to the Tate Art Gallery, which is lovely too. And they say, or it has been said, that people go there to scoff and they come out or come away praying. It's in a darkened room, as it would be in a restaurant, but you sit there and you look at them and you can get absorbed in them, and your mind just goes into some sort of meditation. There, no detail on them, just we all know them, but I love to see them, and a wonderful act of generosity to the British nation with Mark Rothko. Anyway, back to this. Now, I've used a bit of black in the sky to get that dull blue, and I'll start with that, and I'll work my way down to sort of a horizon, put in these distant trees. This is still a little bit damp, but I'm going to put these on Etsy when they're dry. I've got 3 or 4 I want to go on Etsy to add to my gallery. If you haven't seen it, go and have a look. There's no obligation. So I'm going to just carefully clip this, if I can, to there. That's how I can see it now. Right, okay, get some brushes. I'm going to use the graduate brushes. They're very good value for money. There they are. And plenty of medium. The PVA, they're not PVA, the Alkyd walnut oil. So I'll put in the dark first, so bit of white, bit of black. Need more. I'm not going to make a copy, I'm going to just do another version of it. So I'm just using cobalt. I need some more medium, I've been a bit stingy with it. Okay. Thomas is actually slopping about, but I want quite a bit of help the paint flow a bit. Ooh, wobbling a bit, let's just tighten it up. A bit better. Big bike ride tomorrow and today, and one tomorrow is through the Surrey Hills from London. Marvellous. My daughter lives in Dorking and she's a very keen, her partner, a very keen cyclist. So they'll be lining the streets. Oh, let's get a bit of lighter stuff in here. Just the object here is just to get some paint on the board. So there's our horizon. Clean my brush. This is just a rough lay-in to begin with. Let's get some white and some ochre. This has been kept in my Stay Wet palette for, what, 3 days. Friday to Thursday, well, Friday, all day Friday, most of the day Thursday, and you'd be surprised just how long the oil paint stays. I did no water in the box, no sort of towels like I do with watercolours or acrylics. Don't be frightened of using a bit of impasto. I can model it all later on. A little touch of red with that if I... No, that's not, I'm going to have to put some more out now. I'm going to put out some more red. I tend only to use the cadmium red, common as muck. Just had a little bit of skin on it. Plenty of paper. I'll put a bit more ultramarine out. No, I won't. That had a skin on, but I moved it with my finger and the paint was very moist underneath, so we'll use that up. That's quite a good shape. I'll build on that. Try to avoid repetition in clouds. It's so easy to do a cloud and think, oh, that's nice. I'll do another one of those. And you do exactly the same. Okay. Somebody recommended Georgia O'Keeffe, an American modernist. There's a lovely compendium of her works, over 200 paintings of her. Very interesting. Sort of, some of them were quite surreal. I don't know the history of her. I didn't have a chance to swat up on that. Okay, well that's all right. Let's can lighten a little bit of that blue here. See, the blue makes the white or the light clouds look brighter. Put your main strokes in and leave them alone. Okay, clean the brush. I might even try to do this with one brush, because using toweling rather than soaking them in toxic paraffin or white spirit to keep them clean, then holding the toxic soaked rag under your nose and then ending up with COPD. Not a great idea. Right, let's look at this background now. Touch of black, queen of colours. I'm going to just a very light blue background, sort of blue grey. Try to keep that level. There's all the kids playing in their gardens. It's a gorgeous day in London. It'll be about 25, with a lot of rain elsewhere. Whaley Bridge up in Yorkshire, Lancashire, is it? Should know. The town is sort of, it's got a huge reservoir waiting to tip out and break its banks. Right, okay, then we want some little white, and a nice bit of Caggiano, I think, in there. Hardly shows that, but it shows. Now we'll truncate that with some black, some Caggiano, some red, more black. Nice. Let's have a nice. A bit of cobalt in there as well. More of that. I love this colour. Black, yellow and red. All those lovely warms and darks. So black, red, yellow. Okay, so we've got that. Now we'll go a bit lighter. Let's have a bit of brown in there. Put a path around here. Whaley Bridge, Derbyshire. I'm listening to Talk Radio, LBC radio. I like Talk Radio. I listen to Talk Radio and LBC. It keeps me company when I'm doing all this. Okay. Right, now let's get some nice colours in here. Do some of that there. I want that to show my hedgerows. Yeah, it's a dam that has so much rain that the dam has started to give way, and if it does break, it's going to cause well, everybody's been evacuated. It's going to destroy the village or the town. I'm just adding colours, darks, lights. I can refine it later, but I don't want to refine it too much because I want it to look abstract, so abstract impression. It's a bit of green. Need some more yellow. Cadmium yellow pale. I want to try and do 2 paintings this morning. Because I've got plums to pick and damsons, not damsons, green gages, runner beans in my suburban garden. Right, let's get this path in. Right. I've let quite a bit of that ground colour. Black, red, yellow. So that's background. Still shows. There's some nice red in there. Wow. Luscious. The dam has been there for 200 years. Right, I don't think I can do much more than that, just fill in down the bottom there. We'll get that nice big dark on there. Okay, let's see what that looks like in the frame. Now I've got this stuck on the board with 4 little bits of blue tack. I'll put a couple of veneer pins in. Well, there we are. Let's lift you up. Oops. Well, there we are. Let's, I could probably soften some of those clouds on the top. No, no more than that. To put a bit of impasto in those clouds low down. Yeah. It's probably a bit obvious now. Okay. I'm going to let that go. We've got an interesting sky. I wouldn't say it's as good or worse than the previous one. But I hope you enjoyed that, folks. So I can publish that. I'll go and do that. Oh look, I've got a little bit of a touch of sort of something there. So it's slightly different. Hope you like it. Thanks for looking in. See you later. Bye bye.